In this video, I will show you how to make a video in a new, completely unsaturated niche. Most gurus will just show you an extremely oversaturated channel. That's also hard for beginners. I will show you a new channel with no saturation at an extremely high RPM between $10 and $20. It is made completely by AI, and you can create a video in an hour. No unnecessary expensive tools, no gatekeeping or secret. I will show it all. Now, before I reveal the channel, I will tell you what you will get out of this video. I will show you how to make a video in this niche, everything from script, voiceover to when to post, and how you can beat the competition. Then in the end, I will share how to find more niches like this one that can make you thousands a month. Now the channel is Explained Moments. As you can see here, it has over 1 million views started only a year ago and 12,000 subscribers. Now if you look at the videos, the best ones are 3 to 4 months old with over 250,000 views. And if you try to look for similar channels, you can't find it. There is no one else doing videos like this, so there is definitely an opportunity for you to get started. Let's take a look at one of the videos.
The narrow sea from Essos, stepping onto the shores of Westeros for the first time. Armed with bronze weapons and a fierce determination.
Now why is this niche good? Well, it is because the quality is not hard, but the length is scaring people, so there is little saturation. But don't worry, I'll show you how to make it in under an hour. The videos are easy to make, which means even a beginner can do it, as long as you follow what I am going to show you. And lastly, all the videos have been getting views, not crazy views, but consistent, which means you can build a following and make money for years.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Not like common AI channels that get saturated in a couple of months. Now, why should you listen to me when I say this? Well, I have done YouTube automation for 2 years now and made tens of thousands of dollars in the process. And I have made many channels similar to the one I am showing you how to make in this video, so I guess you could say I have some experience. Having the right ideas and video topics is super important, as you could have the best video in the world, but it can actually get 0 views if you have a bad idea. But you do not have to think that hard for this one. I'll show you instead. If we take a look at the channel, we can see that there is a common format for these videos, and only about either Star Wars or Game of Thrones. Since this channel has gone to only Star Wars, I think it can be smart to go for Game of Thrones only. So let's take a look at the better performing Game of Thrones titles. To get ideas for titles, send a well-performing title in ChatGPT and ask for 10 more examples, and for it to make simpler keywords. All of these should be fine to start. Then I put the one I preferred in a Google Doc, and I chose this one because I saw that the thumbnail of the best performing video had a White Walker. So this might not be a coincidence, but rather a preference from the audience. Then it is time to customize the title. I think that the first title from ChatGPT was not too clickable, so I switched towards something that matches the format of the channel more. Rather, for the next videos, try different lengths and more angles as YouTube groups videos in length. So if we were to make a 1 or 3 hour video, we would be recommended to a new audience, which this one has not reached, as this channel is only doing 2-hour videos. But great, now we have a title. Next, we have the thumbnail here. It is important not to overthink it and keep it simple and aesthetic like the other channel. To make it, we will use Pinterest and Canva. Start by going to Pinterest and searching up Game of Thrones. Personally, I am just trying to find something that looks clean, so I am going with characters in general. Here, just take a look. I really enjoyed this one, so I'm going to go for this. Then you move it to Canva. It looks great already, but I might just add some text. Now the thing is that you do not need to write Game of Thrones in the thumbnail, since people will recognize it quickly with the picture, but you do want to focus on how it is for sleep, as this is what is going to draw people in. Perfect thumbnail done. On to the script. For the script, we will be using ChatGPT. First, ask it to give 10 theories of Game of Thrones and put this in the document under your title. Copy the first one and put it into ChatGPT with the prompt to give me an outline to make this 10,000 words. Then when that is done, ask it to write the first part. This will definitely be bad, so stop it and ask it to remove fluff and make it more engaging. It will then write the first part again. Once it has generated a part, just write next and copy the previous part into the document. I would also recommend removing all the headers except the main ones. Then do this on repeat and you have a good script. However, in the end, I will show the secret you need to put in your script to get 10x more views, so make sure you get there. For the voice, I recommend using 11 Labs, as it is the best for making good voices, and it is quick as well. I chose this voice of David Castlemore as it sounded very smooth and perfect for the niche. Let's first generate the introduction of the story. We only want to take the first part alone as this is the most important and should take some more effort. Now let's take a listen.
The Master of Fate. How Bran Stark orchestrated the fall of Westeros.
It already sounds very good and no need to put more time and effort into it, so let's move on to putting it together and getting visuals. To keep it as simple as possible as the other channel, we just need to get over to CapCut. The reason for using CapCut is that it can auto-generate text on the screen, and then upload your audio and put it on your timeline. Here you can also find the visuals. I am just finding some landscape as this is most of what the other channel is doing, and is what Game of Thrones feels like. It is important to have videos with constant movement, as this makes it more engaging. Now we need to get the transcript right. So go to the left to the caption button, then take the auto caption option. Here just let it generate. Then go to presets on the right, and then to templates, and choose the one you want. Personally, I went for the first one. Lastly, you want to make the text be more towards the middle of the screen as this is the main focus. Great. Now we have one thing left to do to complete this video, and then we will get to how you really stand out and can become the biggest channel in the niche. Now a lot of people are going to recommend platforms that cost money, but to be honest, you might just as well use the YouTube music library, which is on the left of your screen in YouTube Studio. Then I went for inspiration in the mood setting and found the song The Dance Before. It is an absolute banger, way better than Drake. Now just adjust the volume and then you have the video ready. Here is a preview.
The Master of Fate. How Bran Stark orchestrated the fall of Westeros. Why do you think I came all this way? Bran Stark's final words in Game of Thrones weren't a casual remark. They were a revelation.
The key to getting more views on a channel like this is to ask your audience to comment something in the beginning. Since these channels get a very long AVD because people pass out to it. So it is even more important to drive engagement. I would ask them to comment something like what the time is or where they are listening from. Also, remember to post late in the day, US time. I try to post between 8 to 10 p.m. in New York time. Since you have watched all the way here, I must congratulate you. Most can't even focus for this long, so I'll keep it real with you. The way to make the videos is not that hard, and if you have tried YouTube automation before, you probably know that feeling of being lost and wondering why you are not getting views, but others are. Well, when it comes to channels like this, the thing you need is speed. You need to be early. You have probably always been late to niches, but don't worry, I was too in the beginning. It seems that no matter how much you focus on video quality, you never get there. In the beginning, I was spending $100 to $200 a video, and what was the result? 20 views max. I was trying all the niches that the gurus were posting on X and YouTube, with no results. Then I found out how to do the right niche research. Now the channel I showed in this video is only one of many channels that are easy to start that I have found in the last week. I have found 5 to be exact, and to be honest, I want to share it with all of you here on YouTube, but then it would get oversaturated and would not help anyone. I will give you more information in the next video, so make sure to subscribe to be the first to know about it. See you soon.